In Manila, there is a city where the dead live in more luxurious houses than the living. Vast grounds, marble floors, and chandeliers. However, in this giant luxury residential area, there is not a single resident. Even though just outside the walls, tens of thousands of people are surviving in slums. Why does such an abnormal world exist? To witness the ultimate disparity of the Philippines, we stepped into the city of the dead.
Hi, this is Severity and this is my business partner RC.
Hello everyone! I am RC and welcome to Cebu Reality. For this very moment, we are going to uncover and unfold the most prestigious and popular and wealthy cemetery here in Manila, which is the Chinese cemetery. We were going to unfold the wealthy of those dead people, and we are going to uncover if what are the most historical part of this cemetery. So let's go.
During the World War II.
Monument?
Yeah. You can see the picture of Dr. Clarence Quanson Yang. He was the Consul General for China here in the Philippine Island. This is the King of the Noodle. Ano may pangalan siya? Mamun. The crown that was marker that they are the king of the noodles. So Mamuluk, they are the really founder and inventor of Mami noodles. Mamuluk, he buried there and he married for 2 wives. But not in the same time, ha? Yeah. Hindi lang siya may 2 asawa. Marami pa lalo sa Tambunyaw. Malalaki rin yung mga musulmo.
So Chinese are allowed to bury their 2 wives in the same area.
Meron doon, mamaya makikita yun. 2 asawa pero buhay pa. 2 wives but still alive. So,
Alive yung
tritong,
lalaki.
hindi, lalaki lang ang patay.
Patay na.
Tapos meron siyang pagbakante o reserva. Meron siyang kulay pula. Tapos may letrang dilaw.
Okay.
Aircon. Living family. 70s naman yan.
Saan?
Oh.
Okay.
So, si Mamulok, siya pinakamayaman sa lugar na yun.
Oh, ito naman dito.
Sila. Dito, dito. Ito, pure Catholic.
Dito na Catholic.
Yes. You know, look at there at the top. You can see the big picture of Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Oh. So, every Sunday, the family, they can come every Sunday.
They will do the mass.
Mm.
Ano dito yung anong araw or anong buwan dito?
Ang Chinese,
Yung nag-ano yung mga Chinese?
ang All Saints Day ng Chinese, 20 days.
20 days.
10 days before, 10 days after. Pero ang pinakaano nila nung last April 5, March nag-umpisa sila eh. So 10 days before, tapos 10 days after. Pero ang pinakaano nila, like November 1, sometimes April 4, sometimes. Pero pinakaano talaga, 5.
So bali yung, meron ba tong ano kuya category? So dito banda is yung mga medyo mayayaman lang. Yung dito banda yung mahihirap lang gano'n.
Hindi, ito, lahat yung mayayaman. Pero walang pinakamayaman. Meron dito, yung kada lugar, meron isang mayaman, pinakamayaman sa kanilang lugar na, halimbawa, kung Mamulok, kung sinasabi ko, so, siya ang pinakamayaman doon sa area na
Area na
sa Old Manila.
So bali kahit dito, meron din pinakamayaman sa kanila.
Oo. Kamukha niya, Mother Lily.
Nasaan pa yung remains ni Marilyn? Nandito po ba?
Oo.
Pwede
Malayo
ba natin makita?
Oo.
So marami na palang bakante po yan.
Oo, kasi wala nang dito.
Wala nang lote ko. Paano yan pag hinukay na sila? Tapos
Nililipat sa ibang lugar. Gusto nila sa China.
okay.
Hindi kaya.
So bali, di ba, nung pag nila dito, nilibing nila yung pamilya nila, binili nila yung pension. Tapos pag ganyan, gusto nilang ilipat sa iba, tapos bakante na. Ano yun? sila pa rin yung may-ari, tapos
Hindi,
yung
ah.
bagong gustong bumili, doon sila magbabayad? Sa
Hindi
nakaraang
na sila.
may-ari?
Wala na, hindi na sila.
Hindi na sila.
Oo, sige.
Ano na dito? May due date? May limitation? Yung
Ano sila?
pag-bili?
Rent.
Rent lang.
25 years.
25
Pero,
years for rent.
Pag after 25 years na hindi sila nakabayad, ganyan pa rin yung patay, hindi tatanggalin.
Okay.
Pwede silang mag-renew.
What are these symbols?
This is using for burn the symbolic paper money.
Paper money.
Yeah.
Never burn this one.
And then the small one here, and this is the small God in heaven.
Oh.
Silver money always using for the dead. The gold money using to the small God.
So
Hmm?
they're offering money.
But they can offering first. Offering like food, like fruits, like drinks, and everything. Especially what they are like when they were alive. After offering, some of them were given to the caretaker. Yeah. We will go to the one of the oldest tomb that I know here. 1874. When the people or the man died, ito mixed religion, mixed Buddhist Catholic. So maybe the woman she's Catholic, the man is Buddhist. So this is an old part or old place. So the family were not allowed here to do anything inside. Like
Eating.
like painting, like bury the new dead, because it's an expired man. Means more than 20 or 30, 25 years or 30 years, 40 years like that. So the rules and regulation kasi rito, if the family were not paid for another 25 years, the family are not allowed to do.
To touch anything.
Yes, but they are allowed to claim, huh?
Oh, okay.
And then, if they are not paid, the tomb are always there, and also for the dead are still there. Pero nasa sa kanila, kung gusto nilang tanggalin, nasa sa kanila.
Lipat nila sa
Iba. Ngayon, kung ayaw nila at gusto nilang ipagawa, magbabayad sila.
Magbabayad sila.
Actual.
Okay.
Ngayon, ang bayaran dito per square meter. Ito, take mo ng photo to. You take this because good arrangement because of their different religion. One Catholic, one Buddhist, one mixed.
This one? Ito po yun, kuya?
Yun.
Ito?
Yung tatlo, isa, dalawa, tatlo, apat. Pero, ibang religion yan. Pero nasa isang pwesto lang sila.
Ano tong isa, kuya?
Buddhist mo rin yan.
Buddhist. Tapos ito?
Pero ito, Buddhist Catholic.
Buddhist
Kasi
Catholic.
yun may cross sa taas.
Yung may cross sa taas.
Oo.
Yung dapat dito sa kaliwa.
Yun ang Catholic.
Yun ang Catholic.
Yung para simbahan ito.
Ito, dito.
Yung para simbahan. Pero yung iba kasi nung araw na halimbawa, Buddhismo sila. Lumilipat sa ibang
Ibang religion.
religion. Kamukha yung bantay ko, yung malaga ko, yung bantay kong iba. Dati sila Buddhist. Lumipat sa kaya hindi na sila nagsusunog ng pera. ng patay.
Yes. Look at this one. You know,
Yung 1940s to.
very interesting. It's like turtle.
Like a turtle. Turtle in Chinese, the symbol is for long life. Huh? Long life. Now the lion guarding to the dead.
Matagal na. Pero wala nang, hindi na sila nag-ano dito. Hindi na sila nag-prepare ng...
Pupunta pa rin sila. Ang punta nila rito, yung ano ba, yung maybe
So hindi na to nirerentahan kasi wala na ano.
rent pa rin sila.
Rent pa rin sila.
Wala.
Pero hindi na nila pinapagawa.
Nung araw kasi hindi sila wala pang rules and regulation ng 25 years.
Okay.
Nauna sila nga ngayon. Nung nagkaroon ng 25 rules and regulation,
Hindi na sila kasali.
sumunod na sila.
Okay.
Sumunod na sila. Ano man, middle class means not so rich, not so poor. Pero ito man, tatanggalin mo yan. Tatanggalin mo. Tatanggalin mo yan kasi expired na. Pero
Expired
hindi
na.
sila pwede mag-renew.
Okay.
25 years din naman sa kanila, kaya lang magpapit. 70s na. Ngayon, kailangan na ng opisina. Pero nagagamit ko.
Para gawing mga
Gagawin
mausoleo
na
din.
yata yung bago niya.
Ako yung bago.
Ito yung style ng apartment. Apartment section for the dead people. And
Why
then,
is it called apartment section?
Hindi kasi yung apartment, ma'am, pag binili nila, kasama na yung pagtayo sa loob ng 25 years. Ngayon, ito namang extra lang. Pag bumilis, pag nirentahan nila yan, sila magpapatayo. So sometimes, yung nasa apartment na nakalibing, mas mayaman sila sa
Nasa dito.
Mas malaki.
Mas malaki. Ganun.
this is the old place of the old millionaires road that I were told. Including in Mamundok and parts.
Okay. So when you say old billionaires, so this time hindi na sila bilyonaryo?
Sa ngayon, siguro, baka hindi na yung iba. Kasi nga,
Nasa-
hindi nga sinasabi din, lumabagsak yung negosyo.
Oh, billionaire.
Pero iba naman, galing sa mababa, bigla umangat.
Biglang umangat.
Kasi yung mga Chinese, magaling sa business yan.
Eh paano yan kuya? Dun sa yellow blocks, di ba? Sabi
Oh.
niyo, dun nakalibing yung poor Chinese.
Hmm.
Tapos paano pag umasenso yung ibang pamilya niya, gusto nilang
Oo, di
lumipat?
ilipat nila.
Ilipat nila, tapos dun sila magre-rent na sa mga bakanting pwesto
Oo,
na pwede.
Mamaya yung sinasabi ko, yung dalawang pula na yun, yan ang
Okay.
yan yung
Ito rin yung, pwede
White.
pumasok kayo.
Oh, pwede. The two white there, that there is a red, means they are still alive. And that is the husband. Ito
The
naman
husband.
yung son. Kasi sa Chinese, if their children is together to their parents, yung label ng tomb, always yung parents higher. Diba? Hindi ka mukha sa Pilipino. Tsaka they don't want to be added at the top. Yung Pilipino,
Hindi ka tulad ng Pilipino, pinapatong-patong tayo. Di ba?
Patong-patong.
So yung pamilya dito kuya, ito pa, dito pa rin sila.
Dito pa rin.
Palagi pa rin sila pumupunta dito.
Hindi pa rin. Sometimes, pagka, halimbawa, kung mayroong okasyon like birthday, that day, pupunta sila.
Pumunta sila.
Pero they don't stay longer, not like November 1. Si November 1, parang sila they taking some like a
Like
big
party.
party or picnic.
Ba't kuya, Catholic sila? Kasi November 1 yung sa atin, di ba?
Oh, pero yun nga, sumusunod sila sa ano natin, pero pinaka chimney nila.
Yung April. Maybe you recognize that one? That logo? Just on the color box.
I don't
Yung
know.
may-ari niyan.
So that's the
Saka yung
owner.
Cest Air. Nakalimutan mo. Cest Air.
Drinks, wines, and ano pa ulit yung kuya?
Yung shipping line owner,
Shipping lines owners,
Blue Jeans Wrangler,
the Wrangler
Metro
owner,
Bank, hardware owner.
and to the most famous personality in Manila, Motherly. And that's the end of the video. Chinese cemetery is one of the famous and expensive cemetery here in Manila. So we witnessed that there are more luxurious pension here that dead is now where they are buried. So we witnessed that not just because you are wealthy outside, even if you are already dead, you are still giving the wealth behind your dead body. Thank you for watching Cebu Reality and see you again next time.